I'm just driving back to Brisbane from the Gold Coast. Sorry about the delay, but hopefully you guys have already started and you know what the plan is for this last week of the fortnight.
Yes.
Do you want to start first, Frenel? Just want to know what the situation is with the ads, and Charlene as well.
Sure. Second. Share my screen. All right, so for the ads, as we track on our past weeks, up to now, and 7 days. So essentially what we got is we were able to convert bookings for all of the campaigns that we have currently running right now. It's just
Okay.
that there were some campaigns that have a more higher cost per result for ad spend versus the other. And I think the concern that was sent earlier this morning was about the budget, right? And kind of the constraints that we could put in for. So what's happening so far within these campaigns is essentially for the June specials, we're using the existing targeting options that we have for that you guys have set prior. So whatever targeting we put in for this one, that's what we're using, and that's essentially the biggest budget that we're putting on. We're spending 183 per day on average for the last 7 days for this campaign, and then we were able to generate most of the results coming from this ad campaign as well. Now for the other campaign, we're using different cohorts of targeting per campaign. We have campaigns that are different sets of audiences. We have audiences that are more savvy on the cosmetics and treatments. We also have audiences that have something to do with like front facing sales executives that are more likely to respond within kind of treatments that would help them. So there's a mix of cohorts that we built for these audiences right now, and we set the limits to at least $50 to $60 per day as a budget. So right now, every now and then for the daily part, we're still able to get conversions from these campaigns, but the average spend for the additional campaigns that we have per booking conversion, we're likely about 25 to 45 per booking conversions.
Okay, that is a lot, as you know. That means the quality of our ad and the convincing aspect of it really needs improvement. I just want to understand, what is the total budget spent this month from the start first to today? What is the total amount spent?
Diana, I prepared a report as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
good.
If
You can go ahead, Charlie.
yeah,
if that's okay.
yeah, I'll share my screen.
Yes.
So for July 1 to 5 alone, this is the weekly report that I prepared for July 1 to 5.
Yeah.
But I also, for July 1 to 5 alone, we spent a total of $2,439, which generated a total of 71 conversions. The LLC June Specials campaign is our clear volume leader. It is responsible for more than half of our conversions. It has the largest share of our budget as well, Frenel is right, with 954 total spend and cost per result of $24.38. Meanwhile, the other ad, the Pico Laser Video 1, version B ad, this campaign achieved a CPR or cost per result of 21.57. It spent 366.77 and gathered 17 conversions. It's all here. And so we have two urgent priorities. First, we must repair the broken landing page for our top performing June specials campaign immediately. So why is this? Last July 2, Thursday, it generated a total of 14 conversions with a cost per result of $11.97. In July 3, I noticed it was not generating as many bookings as it was the day prior, and I found that the booking link had a 404 error. So that day, the conversions dropped from 14 to 5 and increased the CPR of 230 from 11. So it continued on until July 4 to 5 with a total conversions of 9 and a CPR of 47.64. So it decreased the conversions and increased CPR. So from July 2, when it was using the booking link that has an error now, the CPR increased by from 11 to 47, which means a 327% increase. So we need to fix it immediately this morning. So second, we have to turn off all the ads that are not doing well. So the other ads are not currently winning in terms of CPR, except for the Pico Laser Video 1 version B. As you can see in my report, the other ads are currently at, if you look at the cost per result, for example, the quiz awareness, it's at 70.52.
Yes, Charlene,
CPR.
I can't see it.
Yes.
I can't see the screen. I don't know if the others can see.
Okay, the winning ad. Okay, so just to give you an idea, the winning ad, our June ad, the June special ad is at 24.38. This is quite high, but it could have been lower if we were able to fix the booking link. But anyway, it's still lower compared to the others, which is at 70, 72, 141, and 40. So the total, the ads need to be turned off immediately because it's been a week and we can't keep burning money for the ads. So where are we at right now? So today July 5. It's on my report because I made this yesterday, sorry. So, and we're counting on 26 days remaining. So the conversions that we still need is, we are at 429. We still need 429 because we have 500 target. So 429 divided by 26, we need about 17 conversions per day on average for the rest of the month. So if we have a $5,000 budget and we have spent 2,400 something, and we have a remaining 2,560 divided by 26, we should be spending 98 a day to hit the 5,000 budget. So, but then we've already spent 2,400 so far. I think we will go over budget, but this is a lesson for us. So our most successful ad on average is averaging 150 to 160 per day. This is the June specials. So in 26 days, it will have spent a total of 4,160. However, we have another working ad, Pico Laser Direct Booking by Frenel, spending an average of 70 daily. So for another 26 days, it will spend another 1,820. So for these two ads alone, we will be spending 5,980, excluding the 2,400 we've already spent in the last 5 days.
Yes.
So that's why I was saying that we should turn off the ads that are not working because the budget is exceeding, it's very, very high right now.
Yes, it is extremely high and very alarming for finance to see $2,000 gone in 2 days. So that's what I want to know. What are the controls in place to stop this from happening? Charlene, are you not looking at it every day to make sure this doesn't happen and dynamically changing the budget allocation? Because otherwise we end up on Monday with this sort of conversation. And the links were not working. What have you learned from that, and what stopped the links from working?
I had to give it a few days, Frenel's ads, because I noticed that Meta needs enough data for it to show the conversions and the data that we need. And so after giving it some time, I I thought about it, and I think we should turn off these ads that are not converting and are very, very expensive. And so,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's my takeaway from that.
All right, so let's have that done. Let's turn it off immediately today. I mean, in the next 10 minutes, to be honest, and not have this budget blowouts. If you're saying before me, I want you guys to see it, because the last thing I want is a call from finance to say, why have you paid 2,000 in 2 days? You know, that is a bad place for me to be. And I just do not want this to happen again. Do you guys have a strategy for it to not happen again?
Yes, yes. So to continue with my report, I ran a campaign. It's the Charlene July test. This ad was a single video ad. It's not a carousel. It promotes all our treatments and not just our Pico treatment. And the results were quite promising, but I decided to pause the ad because at that time the budget was extremely high. But and there were too many campaigns running, so I wanted to give it a chance first. So, however, after seeing the results, I concluded we need to pause those that are not working, four of them,
Yeah.
and continue with the ad that I tested. Why? I ran my campaign from July 1 to mid July 3, so like less than 48 hours, if I'm not mistaken. This short testing window explains why there's no cost per result. If you look at the meta ads, there's no cost per result showing. However, it
Yeah.
generated 4,951 impressions, 3,520 reach, and 91 link clicks and 118 amount spent. This represents the second highest CTR or click-through rate in the report. If you look at this, the highest click-through rate is the June 2026 specials, and the second one is the Charlene test, 1.84. And the third one is the 1.878, the Pico Laser direct booking.
Yeah.
So a high CTR or click-through rate means that a large percentage of the people who saw the ad clicked on it. So in most cases, that's a positive sign because it indicates our ad is grabbing attention and encouraging action. So it's important. It's a good sign that the ad is actually working because they're not just looking, they're actually clicking. So
Yeah.
so that's my however, there are two campaigns that are already running right now. And I want
Yeah.
to test this campaign after I have turned off the other ads, if Frenel will agree. Um, I'm also working on a duplicate campaign as I discussed last Friday. And since it's
Yes.
a carousel, the Pico Laser ad, the June specials, is using two video ads and three video ads and two images. So I need three video ads. I have only one right now. So I'm working on that. I'll finish that today. So I'm not done with the creatives. Plus the link is broken. So Fernand, I wanted to ask if we could do something about the 404 link because this direct booking link was working so well for us before it got broken.
Yeah, we already have used the Pico Laser landing page too, right? So since
Mm-mm.
we got the broken link message on a Teams, we have replaced that towards our duplicate version of the Pico Laser landing page. So there was no actually run ads that are running with that broken link because the moment we got the message that there was that link is not working, right, that at that moment we replaced that on our
Yes. Yes,
another
exactly.
Pico Laser landing page.
Okay.
Yes, we
Okay,
did
guys.
replace it.
I think,
However,
yeah, go ahead, Charlie.
however, yes, we did replace it with a landing page, but I was hoping that it will be reverted back to the booking link because that was what was working for us. Because like obviously from the 14 conversions that we were having in July 2, it dropped to 5. So that's a very drastic drop. So it means that the booking link was working and this landing page that we currently have isn't working as well as the previous one, the direct booking link. So can we like reactivate that link? Is it possible?
We're using the same booking link. Are you referring to the widget that we're using to get bookings?
Yes, it's the booking Pico opt-in. Um,
Option two or option one.
yeah,
Just copy paste it to this chat, and then Charlie can confirm which one it is.
Yes, I'm gonna look for it. It's the I'm looking at my other laptop. It's book. Oops. No, but so press network dot Pico 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 open to this one, this exact booking link that's still on 404 page not found. Can you still see my screen?
No, we're not able to see your screen. I'm not able to anyway. I don't know
Okay.
about the rest.
We can't see either.
We
Okay,
can't see. Do you mind sending the link to in the chat?
Okay, I'm gonna send it to the chat, but this booking link. That one was what the winning ad was using before it yeah, it generated an error. It decreased.
I think we changed that name to Pico Laser 2, so opt-in 2 isn't working anymore.
That was
Yeah, the Pico Laser 2 was the one that we're using for our ads, which
it was an
is
old ad that I just continued using. It was I didn't actually edit anything. I just turned off when I took over that ad. I just turned off the audience B, and it was using this particular link that I sent you.
let me send you the
This
link for
was
the landing page that we have on our WordPress.
this
Yeah,
was
because
the
I
link
think
that
it's
was
very
working.
similar to opt-in 2, but we changed it to Laser because Pico opt-in isn't really working, so we just call it Pico Laser. Like we just wanted to change the name, and I think
But
Frenel
is it
changed it.
does it contain the same like the same information as this
Yeah, yes, I
previous?
believe
Correct.
so.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can use that
If you check on the current ad right now, that's what's the landing page are pointing to. Right
the
now.
current
If
ad.
you yeah, if you check on our current like the ads that are running right now, that's where the landing page is pointing at.
That's where the landing page is pointing at.
Yeah.
This P 404 not found. This one
That's not the
or
one. Go to the June specials and then the Pico one that you're running on, which is the A,
yeah, this one.
and
Yeah,
then the URL destination page for that one.
yeah, this one.
That
This
one.
one.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I changed this when I found out that the ad was not working. I changed it to this one. Because the see more URL of this ad was this particular URL, this one. So I changed it to yeah, but it
Now,
was using
is
mhm.
this are you referring to the content of this one? Is this different from the one that you were using, like the content wise and the structure wise?
No, no, this was the exact see more URL of this ad. However, the
Okay.
here that again. The website URL was different. It was the Pico opt-in lace booking link here.
Yeah.
It was
So
not, yeah, and so I changed it to this one because the other one was not working anymore. And so I said, hey, it's generating an error. We have to change the website URL because it's generating an error.
now, design wise and also structure wise, is that different from the one that we're using, the one that you just mentioned that has an error, or
Yes, it was different. It was different. It had a green, um, it was a different landing. It was a different
I
one.
think it was the one you created, Frenel.
Yeah, it was the one Frenel created. The new one that you
In the
created.
book now, Pico Laser.
Does it have a new URL? Can you send it to the chat, please?
Yeah, I'll just send it to you.
Yeah, that's the one I preferred as well. It was a lot more easier to read and nicer to see.
I just sent it to you, Charlene. Was that the one that you were saying that wasn't working?
Can you click on that, Charlene, and see what's happening?
I sent it to you
Yes.
in a private chat because I'm just writing notes in the group chat. That's all.
No, this isn't the one. It was another one. Okay, is there a way for us to see what what data this contained, like before it went 404?
That I have to check. But what will be the structure wise that we want to we're looking at?
I don't have a screenshot of it, but this was not the one that was
This is
working.
not one. This is not the one. There was another one.
There was another
one.
one. There was another. This was an old one. I'm not sure if it was Frenel who set this up. It was an old one. It was in the June June specials ad. It was there. I did not even put it there. It was just there, and I
Okay, so
continued using
have
it.
a look. Have a look at the audience B. They will have the same. The one I set up. Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna.
I would have copied the same thing to audience B, but I just didn't use it because audience A was a winning audience.
Audience B was not working. It was using this URL as well. Audience A was
yeah.
working. And
Right.
yes.
Where else can we have that URL written down?
Yeah.
We just need a record of these things. But this 404 page should tell you where it's where the parent link is, right? And Frenel, will you be able to track it that way? Maybe it was a funnel from WordPress.
Book now that LLC Cosmetics is living within GHL. So
Okay. So it
for
was a
that
funnel page within GHL.
yeah, so we need to reach out to GHL if that one.
Okay. But the current one that's on here, it's not working either. Charlene, are you saying the current one that we've got?
This one, you mean this?
Yeah.
The Pico Laser 2 URL? Well, it is working, but not as well as the previous
Not
one.
generating. Yeah, it's not
Yes.
generating as. I'm wondering if it's worthwhile for Frenel to create something a little bit more flashy for you for that Pico landing page, if there isn't one already, and we try that. You know, aspects are before, after, trust building video, and a booking calendar next to it. You know what I mean, Frenel? Can you create one for us and
Sure.
see if that could be it? We just want it to be as, as much information in a small, briefed manner, but more imagery, more, this is what's happening to you when you're having the treatment, that kind of an experience, more of an experience. What happens when guys are using it, girls are having that ice globe feel. Are you getting me, William? Those videos is what we want in the imagery, and then most emphasis should be on the booking calendar. Do you think, Charlene, it was the one where the booking calendar was just embedded as the
yes,
first
that
thing?
one. Yes, that one.
Do you remember, Frenel? There was a page where the booking calendar was the first thing we saw.
Yes, that one.
Top.
Yeah, so let's check on GHL backend support. There might have been some issues with that the landing page, and then see if we could revert that. Now, if not, let's structure for
Yes, we can create another version, right?
a similar duplicate
yes.
of that one.
Yes.
Yeah, let's create a duplicate of that one. Have that going, because bookings have dropped, as you've noticed. So how many bookings are we sitting at from the 1st of July to now? Did you
We
say?
have 71. Yes, 71.
71. Okay.
From yesterday,
Right. From yesterday,
maybe,
not from the first.
yeah, this is my report. I made it yesterday. So we have maybe,
Until
I'll look
yesterday.
at it. So right now we have from July 1 to 6. Let me just. Total. It's not saying the total. 39. Complete na ako. 39 to 39 plus 2 plus 8 plus 4 plus 17 plus 2. We have a total of 72 conversions.
Does the spread of those bookings, are we seeing fully booked calendars?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
You look at the timely calendars for the next 2 weeks. Are you seeing that the books are relatively full and the spread of bookings are okay? Like you look at Sunnybank's calendar, you look at CBD's calendar for the next 2 weeks, you know, they need to be full. That's how we need the bookings to come in next week. So that's what we'll discuss every Monday is how are the calendars looking? How many bookings are we getting? And be on track from here on. I think that's great. It's a great presentation today, Charlene. This is exactly what I want to extract from, you know, the efforts and the works that we are doing. So good there.
Thank you, Diana. I'm not yet done with I just wanted to add. Yes, I just wanted to add that why we need to stick with the direct booking link for the winning campaign, because why is this direct link working? Because our audience is targeted and many of them already know what they're looking for. So the quiz, for example, is for those who are unsure of what they want. But what if they already know what they want and they don't want to go through a quiz? So this is where the direct booking links are effective, hence the high conversions. So that's my explanation why versus the quiz and versus the direct booking link. The direct booking link is more successful because most of our audience is targeted. That's why we target for demographics and interest with skincare and etc., because we are targeting these people who are interested. So maybe we could use the quiz for like organic, like email marketing campaign when we are targeting cold audiences, but we may be wasting money for promoting a quiz on a paid ad. This is my observation.
Yeah, that's fine. But we only have emails of those people who are our customers already. That is one thing to know. We don't have a lead capturing email list. It's all just the customers that are booked with us. Now, the other thing I was going to say is that finished there, Charlene? Wanted to just make sure that you go through those changes, apply it in the next hour, and we need to start seeing these bookings coming back up. In the next hour, if Frenel is unable to fix that link, then Frenel, please redirect your time to making that booking page after discussing with Charlene as to what the constituents of that landing page were. And I'm happy for you, Charlene, to put the booking link in there if you are indeed seeing a high rate of incoming bookings.
Okay.
But this budget needs to be under control. I can request another 1,000 just to be able to meet, but let's try our hardest and try and get these bookings back, you know, within the realm of what we want to see them, or better.
All
right, William, how are you going with your videos for the clinic videos?
Yeah, so I'll be focused on the discussion we had on Friday regarding the, I think I was like, hang on, just in my notes. Yeah, so I'll be working on this week about the, don't even know where it's gone now.
Viral. We need more viral content.
Speaking of viral, Diana, his most recent Instagram post has 2,303 views. Yes, so and 1,000 on YT.
Okay, that is very good.
Yes,
so it is growing it is growing in those social media contents, partly because I think they never really got much traction to begin with. So I kind of expected them to go a little bit higher than the others. But in terms of the videos this week that we're talking about, I'm still going to continue with I believe we had a discussion about the 1 to 2 sentences regarding the staff specifically. And then I'll probably get some of them to describe about the 150 special that we're continuing this month. And then can I advertise about the 4+1 free Pico as well?
Yes, guys, I need you to create an ad for the 4+1 Pico. Can we do that? We are having good traction.
I can actually get a video done regarding that one. It'll be very quick.
Is this a separate discount or offer that we are offering?
Yes, this is a new offer we talked about last week, and we come up with 4+1. William has already created the direct booking link for that one, and he's going to pass on the video today. William, I need you to be on top of it, because this needs to be ASAP. And in terms of landing page, in terms of landing page, can we make something really quickly for it in GHL?
Will we be using the style that Frenel used, or should we continue with?
I think Frenel's initial, or is it Frenel who did it? I can't remember who's done it, but it was a very simple first page. You know, here in the side, it was, you know, 3/4 of the page was just a calendar and the video on the side. And if they needed more information, they could scroll down to see the FAQs and location information and all of that. That was
the gold and brown one or something like that. Yeah, that was done by the previous web developer, I think. Yeah. So I think that's on Go High Level though. That I know is certain. So that should be sitting there. Maybe we can just simply change the colors of that one.
Yeah, that's fine by me. Find it, give it to Frenel, get it ready, and have it ready for Charlene to post with your video and the audience targeting. Use the best audience and try to bring more audience in. Let's not keep sending it to the same audience as well. All right. Actually, 4+1 should be for the same mix of the same audience and some new audience, because the patients who've tried the 150 end of financial year will find it more fascinating to book 4 for the price of 5. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we have an action plan there for LLC. Humanly and Daintree. Daintree, definitely the leads. I'm happy for you to go ahead and capture those leads there, Charlene, for an email marketing campaign. But we need to hit the target for Daintree also in terms of social, organic, and outreaches.
All right.
All right, and same with Humanly, but we'll do a separate discussion for that there. So I think you all have a plan for today. Let's proceed and keep the budget in mind and go ahead from there. All right, anything else anyone else wants to talk about, or we're all clear?
Not particularly. I'm going to have a discussion with them later on the day once I get the video done. So I'll have a chat with Charlene and Frenel.
Okay. And William, can you give me a call after this meeting? I want to talk to you about Anahera's bookings as well.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Right. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, Frenel. Thanks, Charlene.
Thank you, guys.